Hi guys, welcome to this workshop. So what I want to talk about today is the Federal Trade Commission's one-click cancel and how Zenler are handling this. Now I want to say from the onset that the Zenler development team are already working on a one-click cancel, okay? So that's being done, but in regards to this, in any case, it's easy for us to set up. And what I want to talk about in this workshop is to show you how you can implement different things into the site to make it easier for your subscribers to actually cancel, okay? So this is all about memberships and reoccurring payments and being transparent. So you're going to see we've written a blog post here, and you can find all the information in here, but this actually references the Federal Trade Commission's paper here, which you can see, and it takes all of the notes from this and simplifies it. You'll also find that inside there that you have the FTC's proposed changes to the negative option rule, which is what this is about in here, and what we propose is in here, which will come into effect. And you're going to see prohibit misrepresentation. Now hopefully you guys are already fulfilling this with a clear indication on the checkout page that it will be taken once a month or once a year, etc. So give people information in a clear way. Well, hopefully you guys are doing that anyway, so make sure people know that they're agreeing to. So again, they've agreed to that, and you can follow that up with an email. We'll be showing you techniques for doing this in a minute. So I'm basically throwing the whole arsenal of how to have a clear, absolutely clear site that's absolutely crystal clear with lots of areas where they can find additional information. Okay, so this is the clear thing. Let people cancel simply and easily. So sign up online, they can sign up online, but they can also cancel online as well. Now in my opinion, that's already in place. They go to their account and then they cancel their subscription. Couldn't be easier. But we want to make it even clearer for you guys that think people are having trouble. So we've actually done lots of stuff in the past, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to collate the whole thing together now so that you have every single option you want, and if you want to employ all of them or just some of them, it's really up to you. So the amended rule will set clear, enforceable permanence-based requirements, so permanent-based requirements, so performance-based requirements. So apply to all subscription features in all media. Make sure people understand and agree to what they're buying. Okay, make sure people can cancel without jumping through lots of hoops. Okay, and that's the main one. So really looking at it is a really easy way for people to cancel, in my opinion, account, unsubscribe, okay, which I will show you. And you will also making sure that there is not lots of jumping hoops and that the information is transparent, and that is really it in a nutshell. There's nothing to panic about or anything else. It's just that's how it is. Okay, so it is very clear in the Zenler system as far as I'm concerned for cancelling. Well, I'll just show you. But if you guys want cancel the subscription going to their membership, if you want follow-up emails to go out, if you want something to appear in your terms and conditions and all of these things, then yes, we can add all of that, and we're going to do that now. So we'll tackle these step by step, and you can implement the ones that you want. I think the first one I'm going to start off with is the actual emails that go out when someone subscribes to a membership and how you can set that up in your automations. Okay, so let's jump in and do this. Okay guys, so in this test site I have a membership site, and this is wrong by the way. I've reduced it for my sign up, but this is where people are coming and you're giving them the information. So the first thing we can make sure that we do is we're making things really clear for how much they're paying. Okay, so it's very visible. But let's just say we're going to our checkout page, so we want to access the whole course membership. When we go through to this page, this is the checkout page. Okay, the checkout page on your course. This particular one is a bundle, but it could be in a course or a bundle. This is the checkout page. Okay, clear. Inside here you could add an extra bit that tells them exactly what they are signing up for. Okay, so this is it. I've pretty much set this up anyway, but we want to make it really clear because down here it says $5 US a year for all billings. Okay, So it's a reoccurring payment. It's in there for all billings. Okay, so it does say it in there, but for the sake of the FTC rules, we're going to make it big and bold. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to add a block in here. Now guys, I'm not going to be taking you through every single step how to design blocks out and those things. I'm just saying what you can do, okay, on your checkout page. So I have my checkout page here of the bundle. I'm going to go and click edit to that, and we're going to add a new block inside there. You can add this as a new block, or you could add it to an existing. For the sake of this, I'm going to duplicate this little block out here, and I'm going to throw it into this area here up the top. So inside here we can put our text to make it really clear. Okay, so as you can see here, I added this block. You are signing up for $5 a year for membership to the Ultimate membership. You will receive an email reminder 30 days before your next renewal date, but you also have the option to cancel at any time. Very clear, okay? So we could add additional information inside here as well if we wanted to, but this is enough. So they know that they can cancel at any time. They know exactly what they're signing up for. So it's very clear with what they're doing, and that was one objective of the FTCP terms, okay, was to make things clear and not have people jump through hoops. Okay, so I've made it even in bold. So now I'm going to click save to that. Okay, so that's a part done to make it clearer for people. So let's now have a look at the page. If I refresh it, so I'm just going to bring this page back in again and just refresh this and have a look how that checkout page looks. So there you go, you've got nice clear information inside there, okay, but we're not finished yet. There's still a lot of things we can do. So step one, make sure on your memberships or your subscriptions that you have some information in there on the page telling people additionally what's happening. Don't just leave it to this area here, okay? This is step one of the process. Okay, so the next thing you can do is actually in your subscription pricing. If we go into the subscription pricing for this particular membership and click edit, we can make sure that we've got additional descriptions inside this area. So this tells them exactly. Now I'm just copying the text that I used in the other block to make it really clear what's going on. And I can click update. Now let's have a look at the page and see how this text displays. So you can see here on the sales page we have that text appearing inside there. You're signing up for $5 a year and it tells you that information on that pricing plan. So this is a dynamic block. This is bringing it in from the actual price plans that you set up. But in my particular case, what I did is I created a custom one inside here. So if you're creating a custom one, again, you can add that information inside this area if you wanted to as well. So in this area on this custom block, I could just drop that text in there and make it a bit bolder so people know exactly what they're doing, so it appears on that page. So I'm just going to click in here and just make that black so it stands out. Okay, so we've got that in there, and I'm going to make that bold and the option to cancel at any time. So again, I'm making it bold in there so it appears on there. So you've got two options. If you're using the dynamic pricing, okay, which pulls in the pricing tiers, then you can add it to the description and it will appear there nice and clear. Or if you're creating your own custom, such as I have there, then you can add it there as text and that will then appear on the sales page. So I'm just going to save that. We're just going to view that in incognito now. So let's just have a look at this on the actual sales page. This is before they bought anything. So you've got that original one. I would delete that out. I wouldn't have two in there, by the way. I'm just showing you what it says in here. So you can see it says what they're signing up for. Or if you create your own custom block, you can add that code, that text in there as well if you want as well. Of course, when they click through to the membership, they've got it repeating in here as well. So you put it on the sales page, you've put it in the pricing block, you've also put it on to the checkout page itself as well. So visibility wise, couldn't be more visible. Okay, so we've addressed that issue as well with putting that description into the pricing block or adding the text to that sales page. Yeah, that's the first part of the funnel, is the sales page. Just so you guys can see it in the course, you know, this is the bundle or the course. It has a sales page, a checkout page, a thank you page, and the course access page. Okay, so the sales page is the one I just showed you with this in here. Okay, the checkout page is here, where we added it to the top section here. Okay, so that's covered as well there. So that's how you can use it. Now obviously in mine I wouldn't have two blocks. I wouldn't have this block here because I created my own custom block in there. Guys, before you ask, I created the custom block, and this purely links to the checkout page. Okay, that's all it does. Okay, so let's move on with another step you can use to implement. Alright guys, so we told our users that 30 days before their renewal happens, that they'll get an email telling them that they are up for renewal. This is a way to be very transparent. So what you need to do is you need to go into your bundle or into your course, and you need to go into automations. Okay, and all we're going to do is take 30 days off of 365, and that's going to give us our 30 days out from the start of the enrollment. So if we open this up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into here and make these changes. Okay, so I'm just going to clone this. Let's add a new rule. Let's just do an on enroll rule. It'll add another section down here. The reason I do it is because I just want to set this as the renewal section. These are like sections, if you like. Okay, let's add an action here, send mail. And let's go and put in here the time. So we're going to, after, okay, from enrollment, after, we're going to go days, we're going to go 335. Okay, so that's 30 days out from the new renewal date. Okay, this is when this is going to fire, and we're going to call it 30-day renewal or membership. Okay, they won't see this, it's just a reminder for us, it's just so that we can see it in our automations. Okay, and I'm just going to copy some text here, so let me just save this. Okay, and then we're going to put in here the message. So I'm just going to write dear, and then I'm going to pull in the personalization, their first name, and then I can put your ultimate. I'll just write this, guys, and then you can see it when I've written it. Okay, so this is the reminder. It's going to go out 335 days before, after enrollment, and this is a yearly membership. You know, if you got monthly, then you're going to have to do it every sort of maybe 5 days before or something like that, or a day before. Okay, so give them a bit of time, say 3 days if it's monthly, but if it's 6 monthly, then you might want to do it 30 days out. It's really up to you how you want to handle that. It's your side, you're just informing them. Okay, so this one's going out 30 days before, so I've put it in here. So we put dear, and then we've got a personalization. Your ultimate membership yearly online subscription is up for renewal in 30 days. Please make sure your credit cards are correct, otherwise your membership will stop. You are free to cancel your membership at any time. And then I can put in here, this is additional, okay, because we're going to do this in a minute. Okay, so I just put an added bit there. Just log in and go to cancel your membership in the footer menu. Okay, because that's where we're going to put it. We're not going to put it right at the top because, you know, we don't want clutter in the top. I know it's important, but if it's down there in the footer menu, they're going to click it anyway. And it's where your terms, where your privacy policy, it's where your cookie policy, it's probably the best place to put it. Okay, so we'll do that later. I'll show you that later. But for now, I've put it in there. So now we've got this reminder going out. And we've also put additional bit of text. If you need assistance, please email me, and then we've got an email address. Okay, so it's giving them all the options. It's clear. It's telling them about the renewal. Okay, so that's the automation part of it. Okay, so that's how you can set the automation thing up for your subscription as well. And I've put it in this separate action here rather than get it in to go with the email sequence main part here. Okay, I just set a new rule up for that. Okay. So if you want to as well, you can change that. I tend to change this to something like enroll sequence there. Okay, and that's done. So you just need to make sure that this is not paused so that it actually works. Okay, so and you also might, in the title, you might want to add some personalization in there. So you might want to go put their name in there as well. So first name, and then the ultimate membership is up for renewal in 30 days. Okay, and I might put in here just a reminder. Okay, something like that. Okay, just so that it's really clear in there. I also want to make sure this text is nice and big as well. So I'm going to select the text. I'm going to go text size. I'm going to go 20. So it's nice and big. I also set the font here to Arial as well. Okay, so it's nice and big, nice and clear. We're looking for transparency, clarity, giving people hints, giving people direction where to go. We're meeting all of those FTC requirements, guys. Okay guys, so now what I want to do is I've actually logged in as a student. Okay, so I'm just on a test account. Now because I added them manually, I didn't have to set up a subscription or anything. We're going to do that later. But I wanted to give them a link so that they can go straight to the billing area where they can just cancel their subscription. Okay, making it really easy. So if you're in as a test user, you're going to see up the top here you have account, and then you have my account. Look down the bottom left hand corner here. Okay, when I click or mouse over my account, it says /account. Okay, now I click that, you're going to see the URL will change up here. Okay, so if we then go into billing, watch what happens to this URL change. It now changes to account billing. Okay, so you guys can do the same thing. You can put whatever your URL is in there and then have /account billing, and it will go to this area when your users are logged in. Okay guys, when your users are logged in. If they're not going to get action, but we can make the menu item appear only when they're logged in. Okay, this is important. Okay, so this is the URL that we use. Once they're in here, they can then go to their subscription area here. Okay, and you're going to see that it appears down the bottom here. Do you see that? It says account /billing, then it says #subscriptions. That's the URL we want. So I'm going to right hand click and I'm going to copy the link address. Okay, that's this address here. Let's have a look at it. It's there. #subscriptions at the end. If I click that, it takes me right to the right area, subscriptions. Okay, takes me to this area if I'm in there. So that's the link that we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to add it to the site, but we're going to make that thing only pop up when people are logged into the site. So let's do that now. So I've shown you how to get to this area without going to the lengthy process, guys, and I'm being a little bit sarcastic here, the lengthy process of going to my account, billing my subscription. Okay, I'm doing it in one click. Okay, but I was being a little bit sarcastic because it's easy. So guys, right, let's go and do this then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my site pages. I'm going to add it as a footer. So it doesn't matter which page I've got as long as I've got that dynamic footer at the bottom. So I'm going to click edit in one of the pages on my site. Went to site pages. Okay, I'm going down to the menu. This is very basic stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about now, you need to do the quick start guide. Okay. And down the bottom here, you're going to find that we have our footer at the bottom. And we've got actually in there, cancel your gym membership. I've already set this up in here. I didn't even know. But what I'll do is I'll just delete it out so that you guys don't see it, okay? So in my footer menu, I'm going to go add. And then inside here, I'm going to put the text, cancel your membership, okay? So that's my link. I'm going to go visible only to logged in users. They're the only people that have got the membership, so they're the only people that want to see it. I'm going to go to link, and I'm going to drop that link we had in there. And if you want to, you can open it as a new tab. Okay, so that way they don't lose their main page, they just jump into a new page. That might be nice, or you might want it just to replace the page. It's up to you. I'm now going to click cancel. And you're going to see cancel your membership has appeared here. So if we preview this page now, if I save and preview it, this will appear in the footer, cancel your membership. If they click it, they're going to go through to that area inside there. And I can show you that in incognito now. So let me just jump across back into the incognito window and show you what will happen. So here we are here. Now I'm logged in. Remember, I'm logged in. And if I go down the bottom here, cancel your membership, let's click that. And look, it's taken me straight to this area here. Okay. So that's how you can set that link in there, and then they can click their subscription. I thought it was going to jump across to there, but it doesn't with the hashtag. But you know, they've only got to go from here, click there, and they're in. Okay. So made it very easy. Now what happens if you're logged out? So that's only for people that are logged in. So if I log out now, let's just click log out. You're now going to see that that doesn't appear because they're not part of the membership. And that's how you can do it. Okay. Now you can put that link into a button inside their membership if you want to. You could put it on their course access page. Do you want to unsubscribe? Do you want to cancel your membership? Nice big banner in there. You can add that anywhere you like inside that course membership or that membership area. Okay, now we've got that in there, we can go, if I put that URL in, I'm not logged in by the way, if I put that URL in and click this, it's going to take me to the login page, because until I log in it won't let me get access to that page because it's a hidden page, it's an account. You need to be logged in to get access to that account. But I can put it into the automations for the course now. So where I have those automations on that course setup inside here, I could do it here. Feel free to cancel your membership at any time. And then I can go, please note your need to be logged into your account. Okay. So I've just told them that when I put this login. So if I go in here, I could put the link directly into here. Okay. So there's the link in there. Click there. Okay. Let's preview that. There's my link and there it is there. So if I copy that link and I go into incognito, we can test it. So I'm going to paste that link. It's not going to let me in, it's going to ask me to log in. So as soon as I log in, watch what happens when I log in, guys. Ready? Okay. Now when I log in, bang, takes me straight to the right area. Couldn't be easier. So in that renewal that goes out, I've put that link in there as well and sent them through there. So with that link, you can go and you can place that wherever you like. So feel free, fill your boots. And we're going to take this a stage further now, because we're going to use that same link, but we're going to use it in the cookie policy as well. So you could use it inside there. You could drop that into any of your terms of use or any of that. You could put this whole text in there and have those links crossing. Okay. And people that click it and they're not members, they're not going to see a page. They're just going to see a login page. You don't have to worry about them, because all you're catering for is easy for your users, your members, to easily be able to unsubscribe from subscriptions at any stage. Alright, let's go overboard. Let's even put this into the welcome email. So they've already paid for it and you want to tell them that it's easy to get out of this if you want to. Alright guys, so this is the welcome email. So when they sign up for the bundle, this is the first email they get. And we're going to put the bottom here. So underneath here, we're going to put in that information. You're signing up for 4-year membership. You have, so we're going to put, you have, just going to alter it slightly, have signed up for 5-year, for the $5 a year membership to the Ultimate Membership. You receive a 30-day reminder before the next renewal date, but have the option to cancel at any time. So you've told them in there anyway, okay? And if you wanted to, you could put that link in there, and you could put that in there as well. So if you want to do that, you can. So I'm just going to copy this bit here. You can apply that to existing students if you want to as well. I'm not going to in this case. And we're going to go in here, and I'm just going to take this bit. So even when someone's first enrolled in this, you still can give them all this information if you want to. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to put that into the welcome email. Oh, hold on. Let me just save this. into here, and let's put that inside there, like so. So now they've even got it in here as well, in the welcome email itself, so you're being ultra transparent. So what have we done so far? We've put a big announcement on we've told people exactly what's going on the checkout page. We've actually added it to the pricing plan itself as information, and we showed you how to do it if you create a custom block as well. We put the code in there. We actually set up an email sequence to go out 30 days before for this yearly plan that tells them they're about to renew. We've actually put a link in there directly to their account subscription area, billing area, where they can cancel their subscription. So we're covering all of these things, and we're making it really easy. And of course, we added a footer menu item telling them cancel your membership here as well. So we've given them to me multiple different places. I'm really throwing everything at this, guys. And I'm even going to do a page that just shows you their steps if they can't click those buttons, or they don't see this, or they don't click anything. So we're trying to make it just so that everything is covered and we don't get any more questions in the Facebook group about this subject anymore. Hopefully we've covered it. So let's move on to the next part now. Okay, so let's put this into the cookie bar now. So if we go across to site, and we're going to go across to here, GDPR settings, and I'm going to enable this. It's going to give me my EU market. Now this is consent for emails, but I'm going to put this in here as well. So the cookie message uses cookies for the website. You can cookie policies and manage your cookies here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of extra information here, and I'm going to use that link that we had. You're free to cancel. So I'm going to put that in there. So inside here, I'm going to put down here, I'm going to put, if you are part of the membership, you can easily cancel by logging in and cancelling your subscription. Okay, like that. So that is done in there. I'm just going to make sure that link is the right link. So I'm going to edit. That's the cookie policy link. That's not the one I want. I want the one from my thing here. So I'm just going to click on that, edit. I want to grab this, copy. Okay, it's just another way of you being able to add this inside here. So I'm just going to do a line break there, break that away from this, and I'm just going to unlink it first. And put it onto this part here. So again, I'm making it visible. Okay, I'm going to open it in a new tab as well. So if you're part, you can easily cancel by logging in and cancelling your subscription. And then in your account. Okay, so I'm going to click update to that. I've got my consent turned on there. So now let's have a look at this in incognito quickly. Let's click refresh. And there you go, it's up here. So it's gone in here, and you can click in there. And if we click, it's going to take us through there. So yet another way of doing it, guys. And let's move on to the next thing I need to show you. Okay, so the very last thing I want to show you now is that you could set up a cancel your gym membership step by step. Now we already sent this block out a long time ago. It must be over a year now, or if not longer. And this is the block here. So I've set up this custom block at the top, and I set it up as a page. So you're going to see I've set it up as a page inside Zenler. Okay, and you can see inside here cancel plan. Okay, so I just set a page up, and here it is here. So it tells you exactly where to go. Log into your site, go to your account there, select billing, select subscription, select cancel, confirm cancellation, and that's it. Inside your bank, you can now see that the subscription is cancelled. Okay, so we give them this as well. Now this little block code here, you can find this and how to install it inside of our template package. Okay, so I'll just show you that now. So inside our tutorial site, you just go to on-demand courses, and then if you scroll down, you're going to find that we have one in here called templates. Okay, Zenler template packs. Click this and you can go to all our packs and install them. So once you are, make sure you're logged in, of course, we can go into the packs and you can see them. Here is the Zenler template packs, and you'll see here we have installation videos, okay, to show you how to install these. And you'll see down here that we have cancel subscription plan. So you're able to click here and this will download this file that you have, that you need. And you're also able to preview the site by clicking here as well and seeing the subscription block that you'll have access to. And you can purely just put those straight into a page, and then you can link to it anywhere in your site. So you can use that as a place to send people, or you can have it in your menu system that you link and you send it there. So hopefully guys, we have all of this stuff covered now, and you understand that we are very easy for people to unsubscribe inside your platform anyway, even before these effects. In fact, I think it's fine as it is without anything else coming in. But as I said right at the beginning, Zenler's always aware of these things that you guys are talking about before you, most probably, and we are already in the stage of implementing anything we need to make sure that your sites stay current and, more importantly, compliant as well, guys. So that should hopefully answer all the questions you could possibly have about how to set up your site so it's easy for people to cancel their subscriptions. Now, I want to make one point, big point here, and this is there are lots of points that when these governing bodies make up these things, they don't do it just out of a whim. They do it because of issues they've had or people have had, and we at Zenler are always of the mindset that everything should be transparent and easy for people to do, and you never want to confuse people, and that's the way we work. So by taking that approach, we are always in that right place. Okay, now when they make up these things, it's for different sites. I can give you an example, a first-hand experience cancelling something like Amazon Prime on Amazon. They make you jump through hoops. You've got to click here, you've got to click here, you've got to go in here. When you click cancel, it asks you a series of questions that you don't want to answer. You just want to cancel it. And this is what it is aimed at. It's aimed at these sites that make it very convoluted to just say, no, I don't want to pay my subscription anymore. If you have a system like Zenler where you can just click account, billing, cancel, what could be easier? We're already compliant in that respect. And like I've mentioned already, the key thing here that they know is it's as easy as signing up for the subscription. Cancelling should be as easy. It's more complicated to sign up, put their card details in, register, log in, than it is to go to their account and cancel their subscription. Okay, so hopefully this has ended this debate and you guys can implement what you like from this, but realize that Zenler is always keeping up with these things, and we always implement things to make sure that we are meeting these requirements. Okay guys, so hopefully that was of interest to you anyway, because it's an interesting process and I've mentioned it many times before. That's why I created the block about showing subscribers how to cancel. You can put that into your site, make it even more evident to people. So it depends on how far you want to go. Now, like I said to you, terms of service, all these things, you can include that text in there as well. Privacy policy, all of these things you can put into place, so you need to be handling that stuff. But I can show you how to link to stuff, how to jump around, how to send renewal emails out, how to put the menu in the footer, how to link directly to the account settings for billings, which we've covered. So guys, hopefully you will get no unsubscribes anyway. Okay, one final thing, I just want to show you how this is all going to work now. So I'm actually going to buy this subscription for $5 a year, and we're going to see how it all works. So I'm going to go to the all access where I can see this. It tells me clearly what's going on. Okay, and I'm going to just put my details in here and agree to receive emails about products and services. I'm going to click in here and I'm going to go through this process and add myself as a subscriber. Okay guys, I'm just going through the payment process here and subscribing myself into this $5 a year course. So now when I have the checkout with PayPal, it's telling me to confirm as well. So I'm going to be confirming this. And here we go. So it's going to take me through the last part of the registration process. So I'm already part of the club now. I'm going to click to continue to course. I've got to put in the rest of my account details inside here, which I will do. Okay, and let's hit submit. So now I'm taken straight into my membership and I can see everything clearly in here. So let's scroll down to the bottom and you can see that we have our cancel subscription. I'm going to click that. It's going to take me into here. And if I go into subscriptions, you can see that I have my subscription in there that I can cancel at any time. Before I cancel, I just want to jump around a little bit more inside here and just show you what you're going to get. So I can jump into all of my memberships inside here. You're also going to see at the bottom here that because I'm logged in, I also have a cancel your membership button here, which I can click and go into. So everything works as you would expect. Now guys, this is how you can do it. So you can see your membership in there. You could have another button here going to that cancel page if you wanted to as well, like I said. And even in the course access page, you could put something down the bottom in here. You could set up a block and say cancel your membership here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cancel my membership. Now I'm going to go the old-fashioned way and just go to account and across, and you'll see it's the same. I'm going to go to billing, and where I have my billing subscriptions, I can click in there. So you know, it's really easy to set this stuff up. And of course I've got an email, so I'm going to check my email and make sure I've got that link in there, because I had a welcome email. Remember, another email will come out in 335 days, and that will also have that unsubscribe, giving me a reminder. So I'm going to jump into my email now and make sure I've got that welcome email with the cancel as well. And what I'll do in the meantime as well is I will log out from this. So then it will force me to log back in again. I just want to prove a point here with this stuff. So I'll leave it in at the moment, and I'll do both. So here we are guys. We've got this in here. Now this is our ultimate membership, and you're going to see here that we also have the information about unsubscribing at any time. Okay, so we could put that link in there going to that page, and then we could jump across and it would then go off and we would go straight into our course as unsubscribing. So you want to check your emails are going across nicely. I don't think the link linked in here when I linked it up, so I need to check and just double check that that link works. And this is a good idea. This is why you should test it. But I've also got the if you need assistance in there, and we've got the welcome. So this is the welcome email. Remember, in 335 days, then another email will go out with telling them that they're renewing, and if they want to cancel, again, that link's in there to jump in and cancel. You'll also notice that I added a few little extra bits in the menu system. If you look here, you can go to cancel community. So if I go to this cancel page, it takes you to that step-by-step block that we had, which is kind of cool, and also walks you through. So these are just extra things. So as well as having that cancel in the footer bar there, which you can click and go through to, you also have it in there as well. So there's a ton of ways that you can make it really visible. Again, you know, be a bit careful. If you make it too visible, people are more likely to unsubscribe, but having it clear is important. So now I'm just going to unsubscribe from this. So I subscribed and I'm going to unsubscribe. So I'm going to go into unsubscribe and I'm going to click cancel, and this is going to go, are you sure? So if you've chosen to cancel subscription, you will leave access to the course content. So I'm going to click OK, and now I will lose the course access to this course access. However, I paid for a year, so if I go under all my courses here, I will still have access to those active subscriptions in there until the next renewal date, where then it will stop. Okay, It's as simple as that. Now I'm going to check my PayPal account and make sure it's cancelled in there as well. Now this is me as a student just doing a double check that it's actually cancelled me from my PayPal account as well. The first thing I'm going to check is my emails. So you can see that because I cancelled it says course subscription cancelled. And there you go. So it's actually told me that I've cancelled it in my email. So I got that automatically from the Zenler platform itself, okay? So let's go into PayPal now, my payment method, and just check that the subscription is cancelled in PayPal. Okay, so I'm logged into PayPal now, and I'm going to check under my subscriptions. So you can see here in PayPal that I have this created and completed. This is the first initial payment for the actual £5 that it took, or the $5 that it took for that payment. And you can also set up one here, and this is the reoccurring. So if I click this, you're going to see the reoccurring part. And as you can see, you've got total cycles, remaining cycles, indefinite, indefinite, and yearly, okay, in there. Now, you can see up the top here, and this is really important, that it says cancelled. So we've actually cancelled that reoccurrence, so it will no longer come out of this system. So by cancelling inside of your user's subscription, it will automatically cancel on the payment gateway. I just wanted to show you that from the actual buyer's point of view, okay? So that is it. That is how you can make it really transparent for users, giving you multiple methods. It's up to you which ones you want to implement. But as mentioning, Zenler does keep up with the latest things that are required. So if there is a one-click cancel that's got to be created inside of the platform, then it will be coming. Okay, so that is it. Simple.